have reached our final week of our 15 days Boondocking challenge, and we have a big problem. We don't have a generator. We just need time to go buy a generator or something else.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we don't have to buy a generator yet.
Will we be able to solve this problem?
In case I die, I get electrocuted. I love you.
Don't say that!
This is the thing I always say before I go on the roof or before I go on the airplane.
I don't like that. Will love survive the RV life?
Just don't touch anything, actually.
Oh, I didn't touch anything.
No,
That's what I'm saying, scary.
Yeah.
Will I lose my sanity? This is boondocking. This is boondocking life. Look at boondocking. Who wants boondocking? Oh. And can we get out of here? Wait. Come to find out in this episode.
Good morning, everybody. Today is day 11 of our boondocking challenge, and we had some issues. We picked our spot at night. That's the big problem. So it seems like it's a great spot with lots of sky, and actually our Starlink works great. Here's the situation. We actually did, so we're low on battery, but we've been really working on conserving our power. There's actually a huge tree that blocks most of the sun, because the sun sort of comes up actually in the south. So we want north for Starlink, but we want south, because of winter, we want south for the sun. And so we have like half shade.
What's funny is because in the night, really looks like was an amazing spot because we saw the open sky. So we have a bunch of batteries. We have lots of batteries, but the problem is a lot of solar, but without the sun, to put sun inside of the solar doesn't matter.
Right.
So if you have lots of batteries.
Yeah.
So yesterday we did some math to figure it out how much each appliance actually takes of energy, so we can see how many days we can last before buying a generator or before moving the whole rig. We don't know what we're gonna do actually. We found out that during the night we spend 20% of our battery using the fan, not AC, just
right.
Using the fan.
Yeah, the fan in the bedroom is actually, I really like it. Try and just fan, and it has like 3 different air vents that blows. It's really nice.
Yep, and he's used to sleep with the fan. Doesn't matter if it's snowing, if it's cold, if it's hot, whatever.
And part of it's actually the noise. So I like the fan, but also the noise of it. Yeah.
Our idea was unplug the maximum things we can during the night, so we can reduce our expanding batteries from 20% to 10%.
What we found is that we went from we had 5% last night. So the other thing that I was thinking about before we went to bed is like, we're not using the internet while we're sleeping. So I unplugged Starlink, and it dropped down, I think it was like 60 or so. It dropped down, and so our plugged in stuff, the only thing we had plugged in was our phones, which actually were almost fully charged during the night. And then our bug zapper, or not bug zapper, I guess, but we have like the neon light thing, so the bugs.
It is really cool.
Because even though we have screens and all these things, because we have the fan vents open, and little bugs still get through.
They come in, I don't know how, they're masters.
But thankfully they really like this blue light. So we have that plugged in our phones.
And the refrigerator.
And the refrigerator, because that's the main thing. That's all. Because we can, all the other power can go out, whatever, but we need power for the refrigerator, because we don't want to lose everything.
So we turn off everything, mostly. Yeah. And today is day 11 of our challenge, but we still have, how many days to go? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We should have 4 days to go, 4 days. We know for sure that our battery is not going to last 4 days.
Right. So we need to adjust so that we start using less and that we actually start going up a little bit.
We need to still stay into tomorrow.
The coolest thing is that the Victron app that we have shows these amazing graphs to let us know like how we start and all these different steps. And like if we see a big spike, we could say, what did we do during that hour? And we can stop doing whatever that is.
What was that? I'm not doing it again.
And so we can see like how we started the day, how we end the day, when the sun comes in, and so we can like plan and make it so that we can last all the way to the end.
Yes. So if everything works as we're planning, tomorrow morning, we're gonna have around 15 to 20% battery.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah?
I think that we'll have more.
More?
Because I think we're gonna adjust what we do today. I'm hoping today's a little sunnier than yesterday. And I wanna see us go up actually a tiny bit.
Oh, I see.
We'll see.
He wants to see. All right, maybe your feeling about wanting to see will change things.
Maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, but we're gonna not use microwave today.
Yeah, because we lost 20% yesterday.
We just need time to go buy a generator or something else.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we don't have to buy a generator yet. But we might, because we're gonna do actually an Amazon pickup on Wednesday. And so that might be when we go buy a generator.
Until Saturday, we cannot last until Saturday.
No, isn't possible?
I don't think
We'll
so.
see.
I don't think so.
We'll see. You're probably right.
All right, let's go work. Let's go work. Because if you need to buy a generator, you need to make money.
That's
Otherwise,
true. Yeah.
I don't know how. All right, we just arrived home and we spent the entire day out with the hope and the expectation of charging our batteries. You can close the door.
I can't. I cannot. Ugh.
Yeah, you can close the door. Yes, there we go. Because of the bugs. So, we are very worried about the batteries. We did a terrible mistake picking this exactly place. So we decided to spend the day out to see if we can actually charge the batteries from the solar. So now let's see what we got. I hope it's 45%. What about you, Nathan?
I'm guessing 40.
All right, 45.
Let's
see.
Moment of truth.
39.
Well, that's not good.
39. So if you keep like this with just one light on, we can go 3 days and 20 hours. Let's not turn on anything, keep like this.
Yeah. It turns out, we were thinking about, do we want to buy a generator? And so I was like, well, let's experiment. We'll plug into the truck because the truck has a plug.
Yep.
And then as I was looking, it actually has a generator. A generator actually built into the Ford F350 Platinum. So it can go up to 200 watts. And so I hooked it up into the back. It's supposed to just come into shore power.
Wait, 200 watts on the inlets inside. Outside can go to 2,000.
2,000. Did I
Yeah.
say 200? I meant
Yeah.
2,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just see if this works. So I plugged it into shore power, but then the truck hates it. It keeps on coming up with this ground fault error. No good. And so I played around with it, tried a bunch of different stuff, contacted the solar guy, and they said that it's actually like both systems are very smart and they're trying to protect from each other because the way that the solar is configured isn't compatible with how the truck wants to handle things. So we're gonna do some debugging shortly to see if we can try to figure out what we can change, but we potentially can't right now use the generator, so we're trying to really conserve our power. That's why we were hoping that after we were gone all day, then we'd come back and it would have charged more, but this tree is not cooperating.
We talked to the solar guys and they might have a solution for the problem. So we're gonna try to do it what
Yeah.
they suggest,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So let's go. It's very dark outside,
Let's try it.
but we're gonna do it because
Yeah.
why not?
Right.
We have a generating side of the truck.
Right.
Guys, this truck is crazy massive thing.
Yeah.
And for the amount of the price we pay for, I think it makes a lot of sense to have a generating side of that thing.
Yeah.
Should have a house inside of the truck because it was expensive. We're gonna be paying for a while, so that's good. That's good to have a generator. Just need to figure out how to work.
Yeah.
But I am a Brazilian. I give up never. This is the phrase we say in Brazil. So yes, sou brasileira e não desisto nunca. Bora, amor.
All right. So this is, I think you've already seen this, but this is the belly of the beast. This is the belly of Serenity, I guess. So what we're gonna do, after I get everything prepped on the outside, is we're gonna disconnect all this stuff, I think, from the main panel, as we said. And then I'm gonna move a different cable from somewhere else and then plug it into the main panel thing, which I think bypasses all of this. So what we wanna find out is if the truck doesn't like the RV or if the truck doesn't like this stuff. The first step is to unplug the cable labeled main panel.
Main panel. So let's just find the cable, right?
Yeah, because we don't want to do it, because I think it'll disconnect everything.
Yeah, main
So
cable.
we've shut off.
Inverters. I feel scared about taking like
Yeah,
shock.
I would, just don't touch anything, actually. That's what
I
would do.
didn't touch anything.
No, I
That's
mean-
why I'm saying I'm scary.
Yeah,
If I was going to touch, I'm not going to say I'm scary.
Oh my gosh.
he could have explained where in this mess.
Should we call him? Oh, maybe he's in the top.
Oh, maybe it's in the top. Look at all the cool stuff in the top. Interesting.
Never connect to each other.
Never connect to each other.
Never connect to each other. Never.
Inverter input and output never connect to each other. Okay, wow. All right. So we're gonna unplug this one.
Don't do yet.
Now, I won't do it yet. I'm going to unplug this crazy thing. I'll figure out how to do that when I get to that step. Then try again to plug in your truck to the thing. This disconnects the load from the system to see if there's a load in your RV causing this particular issue. So
Yeah.
we're going to disconnect this thing. And then we're going to,
Go outside, plug the shore.
and then switch these two things. And this is the debug stuff. Oh, I see what you, yeah, I got it. That makes sense. He's trying to find out if there's like an issue here in this system, or if there's an issue between these things. Interesting.
But why he said this after the other one?
Because when he finds out, does this work? If the truck hates this, then he gives him some more data.
I see. So first of all, we try this.
Yeah. So we'll plug this in the back. These aren't easy cables to work with. So I'll plug this in the back, like so.
Let's see if truck diesel change his mind about it. Fingers crossed.
Let's go ahead and reset. So let's see here. We can turn on generator mode. Hates it.
Reset. And then you should, yeah, there we go. Now it's on.
Nope.
Oh,
hates it
reset.
every time. Hates it.
Close.
That's it. So now I'll do the other thing.
All right. Did not work. Let's try it now.
We won't connect these two things.
Oh, I see. We're gonna just, first of all, remove top panel.
Yeah, we'll remove this thing.
All right. And then plug to shore to see if it's gonna work.
We just remove that.
And then plug the RV to shore on the truck.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's see. Hi, I'm so scared.
I know. In case I die, in case I'm electrocuted. I love you.
Don't say that.
This is the thing I always say before I go on the roof, or before I go on the airplane.
I don't like that.
I love you, Mo.
I don't like that.
Mo.
No, stop saying you love me.
That's good, actually. You should stand far away from me. All right, ready? This is all new technology to me, so that's why I'm.
We're gonna have a shock. Amor, do you wanna research on YouTube first?
I don't think it'll shock me. I think we're okay.
All right, so I'll be there with you.
So-
I love you too, by the way.
So I think, there's these things to actually remove the cables, but I think I want to hold down on these two and just disconnect from here, like this.
All right, we
Yeah.
disconnected.
All right, disconnected. I didn't die.
Disconnected.
Good news. Okay, so now let's see what happens in the
Yes.
truck.
All right, fingers crossed again.
Okay, so the first it says, it has to let me know if something's plugged in. Something's plugged in, yes, I know. So we'll go here. I'll turn on the generator.
And?
No error yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know if we disconnect whatever that thing is, it doesn't like it. Okay.
Same issue, actually.
Same issue.
Same issue.
So, okay, and then let's go ahead and do.
What about the test thing?
You can do a test. I did a test before. It wasn't very exciting. So we'll do close. We have to do. Oh, actually, we can't do a test when we turn it on. Yes, supply power. No, it's already gonna break. Hold on. I could do test. Don't supply power. So now hooked up because it's no. So if I do test, then it sits there for a little bit, and actually no, it doesn't like it either. So either way,
Same problem.
Same problem.
Didn't work.
So that didn't work. So now we'll do the next step to find out whatever the data is, and then we'll pass it on. Okay, the next step is we want to disconnect. So we disconnected this thing, which is to main panel. So I think it's all of this stuff talking to the main panel, whatever that is. I think that's maybe the panel that's inside, or like the circuit breakers and stuff. I don't know. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to unplug to shore and plug that into this thing.
All right.
So I think what that's doing, this cable that comes through here, I think was, like right now I think our refrigerator's off probably because this thing is no longer running through. And then what we're seeing if one of these two is maybe not working well. So we're going to disconnect this other one to shore and then use the other side. Make sense?
It does.
So now I understand how this cable works and I'm not as afraid as I was before. And now I'm going to plug it into the other one.
Now plugging in the other one. Oh my gosh, did everything blow up?
Actually.
But you need to press the button to do
No,
it.
they're different things.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh! So we're back to nothing. Didn't work out. So now you're plugging back what it was before?
Yeah.
Alright, let's send him another email.
Yeah. All right.
What a bummer.
Yeah, what a bummer.
troubleshoot Amor. Side topic, we did laundry today.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good laundry. It's my first time going to the laundromat. And we got
10
a
out of 10
lot of
laundromat.
things to wash off and clean. It's kind of pricey, actually. We spent almost 30 bucks on that because we also have to buy the stuff. So that piles up a bunch. The battle updates, and now if you keep like this, you can stay 1 day only. Only 1 day. All right, let's put this laundry away and see what we're gonna do tomorrow. This is Boondocking. This is Boondocking life. Look at Boondocking. Who wants Boondocking? Oh, it's amazing. Breaking news. You just get an email with something new to change and try it. So we're gonna try now.
I'll hook up the cable first.
All right, let's go cable first.
I honestly don't know what we're doing. I don't understand. Let's see.
All right.
Okay, so
The email says that we need to connect.
So we're going to disconnect these. This and this guy.
All right.
Not these things, because if these are connected, everything goes bad.
So this one.
But these two,
Oh my gosh.
we have to. Oh yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this.
Don't break anything.
Ready?
Please don't break anything. Stop.
Oh, okay. And so now these are connected.
Let's see.
No idea what that does. Now we're gonna return the truck.
Let's see. Let's see. All right.
Okay. Turn it on.
Fingers crossed.
Turn off the headlights. Yes, supply power. Okay, generator, ready?
Yes. Ah,
So it doesn't like that.
come on.
Honestly, I don't know what we even did
What
on the
is that?
inside. So I don't know. I have no context for what this tells us. But besides that, it doesn't like it. Whatever.
Do you want me to see the? It's not like even if you do test.
Yeah, if I say close, I can't get to test. I have to unplug. I can do test. I've done that before. Nothing exciting. But if you have this thing plugged into, you can't do test because once I turn it on, it'll freak out and then break. I think tomorrow, I'm gonna ask our awesome neighbors if we could borrow their generator, just to make sure that that works. Because otherwise, next week, we'll be in trouble. If shore power doesn't even work at all, then we'll be in trouble. I think it'll work. I think our truck is very sensitive. Truck diesel is a very sensitive truck, and doesn't like something with the way that the thing is hooked up over there, I guess. I don't know. This last thing we did, I have absolutely no idea what that even
I
means.
have no idea. Let's unplug.
Let's put it back.
Let's go unplug. Put it back. All right. See you guys tomorrow. It's a new day and we're gonna try again because we don't give up easy.
Yeah.
So let's go. Now we have more information, more things to do and try. So we're gonna try now with everybody. Fingers crossed. Let's see.
This new test. First thing, we're gonna make sure that the two shore power, I guess we'll turn on the light for me and you. Two shore power, which is this one, this is connected back to originally where it was. It is. And then we're going to disconnect to main panel. So we're going to disconnect this guy with two hands. And done. And then go inside to the panel, change a couple settings. Okay, so we need to find the settings. So in the settings in here, somewhere, there is, I found it before. It's actually easier to look in the app. So this is confirming that we already have it set to 15 amps.
First thing, make sure it's 15 amps.
Because we're gonna just pull in 15 amps, so we don't wanna overload the truck if it actually works. Then we want to set the inverter to charger only. He didn't say where that is. I think it's in a setting. So let's go with inverters. And then for this particular test, we wanna go charge only.
Charger only.
And then set. So now we are charger only.
Okay, next step.
Next step is we want to turn on the truck and plug it into the charger and see what happens.
All right.
See if it errors with the ground thing.
Okay, let's see.
So the truck's on. It's gonna see I plug stuff in. Yes, let's supply power to the thing.
Please it works, please it works.
Looks like it didn't work. There was an error. It went away. But let's see if, let's go to the back to the thing. It's booting up.
Please work, please work, please work. Ah. Gosh.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, we'll call him and we'll see if he has any other ideas. I don't know exactly what.
We don't know exactly anything. That's the point. We're not an electrical person.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna be. After
Yeah.
this.
Well,
Call him.
yeah, I'll call him. The other thing we can. Yeah, I'll call him first.
Yeah, because maybe after this step there might be something else to do.
Okay, I'll try that.
All right.
Hi. Hear that noise? You might not actually, because his microphone's really good. But we borrowed a generator from our nicest neighbor next door, and it works. After a little bit, we had to mess around with some settings. I think we were actually okay, but it takes 60 seconds for it to change over, and I got impatient. So I changed it and changed it back, but now we're good. So now we actually are charging, which is, I think it's actually a small generator, but for us with solar, this looks like so much coming in. Because we also have a little bit of solar, and then we also have all of the stuff from the generator. And so that's charging there. We'll charge the batteries. That'll get us through the next couple days. And we will have learned our important lesson about parking in the shade when boondocking. That we shouldn't. Don't do it. Also, the truck still doesn't like the RV. No matter what we tried, it still keeps on not working. What they were saying, our solar guy, he was saying that the truck is set up sort of for one circuit, and here we have so many things going on with all the different stuff. And so it's not really, it might not work very well for this particular setup. So I was thinking, actually, I haven't told Fabiola about this yet, but if we had some small thing, if we have a small device in between that collects charge, right? So we have a small device that we plug the truck into. So it's some small thing that it can provide power to, and then that thing has an output that goes to the RV. So it's so that the truck only sees this one box that can hold onto a charge, like a large battery, and then that goes to the RV. I think that'll work.
How much they're gonna cost?
Yeah, I don't know how much that is. I mean, we can also have Mobile Solar Consulting add something to make this actually work properly, but that means we have to go back down that way, which isn't impossible. But if we have some sort of thing in between that will sort of bridge the gap between a very sensitive truck and a very sensitive RV, and then just like some simple thing in between, so that both things are happy. Maybe is what we'll do. But for now, we're set because our neighbor's awesome. And I guess everywhere we go, if there's ever a shade, we'll just ask a neighbor to power. I don't know. Hopefully we'll figure out a different solution.
No, we're not gonna be like this. No, I promise you all. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're not gonna be like this. We're gonna solve this problem. We're not gonna be bothering anyone else in the camp. Okay? Promise. You can camp close to us. You're fine.
But yeah, so our battery's charging.
So with the generator, we charge for like 2 hours and a half, and our batteries are up to 51%. That is enough for us to stay 2 more days in this boondocking spot. Looks like we need a bigger broom, Amor. Be careful, Amor. Be careful. Day of our boondocking challenge was actually a challenge.
Yeah, it was not easy.
It was not easy at all. We are crazy, I think. We just grabbed our house and we went for it in a boondocking, right?
We figured it wasn't too hard.
Yeah. I mean, we thought it would be hard, but not that hard.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot.
The main thing is the sun. We did well with having all of our solar and everything. But we didn't think about when we're parking that not just open sky, but like where is the sun going to come from?
Yes, yeah. But in the tanks, we mastered that.
Yeah, the tanks are great.
We did pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well. And we took a shower every day. All right. Let's see the tanks.
So, in the tanks, we actually didn't fill up the water all the way because we have a spigot right out here. So we didn't even. So right now it says empty, although it's not really empty.
Because we did a test. If you haven't seen the test
Yeah.
we did in the last video.
Okay, so the answer is at least 4 buckets. When it says it's empty, it's a lie.
So we know when our tanks is empty, we have actually a good amount of water in there.
But so here it's reporting that we have 2/3 on all the tanks, although the black one might be lying because we emptied it and then it was saying, so it might already be like not very accurate. Anyway, the other ones, they're 2/3 full, but it's sort of because we're at the end and we're leaving today. And we actually had, a bunch of space, so we took sort of longer showers.
And I washed my hair. I'm so happy. I was about to quitting boondocking. But now I wash my hair. I feel so clean.
Yeah.
So the update in our solar drama, that's it. We finished with 30% of battery, remembering that we borrowed the generator from the neighborhood to charge the batteries a little bit on Thursday. But was enough to get us to Friday and today. Probably we would be good if you haven't charged.
I think we had we got 10% from the generator.
Yeah, if you haven't charged, would be in 20%. But we didn't want to take the risk or the chance of not having batteries to bring these lights in. Who knows what can happen? So we rather play safe, and then playing safe. We don't even have a generator, and I'm saying that we rather play safe. So here's our solar now, 30% battery. I think it's pretty good. I think we did pretty well. No microwaving, no monitors. Removing Starlinks during the night and cutting a lot of stuff. So that's how we managed to get some battery. So thanks for watching, everybody. Now we're gonna pack everything and we're ready to leave this spot. It's a nice campground, but when you're done. So it's how we feel. We feel like we're done at this place.
Especially if you have a generator, this place is great.
It was way too much drama, especially because we're full-time working.
Right.
But that's it. So but officially ready to leave this spot.
Okay, ready?
Wait. These benches over here, we cannot go. So now we need to back up a little.
Okay.
Backing up, trying to straight forward.
So we're trying to go on that side of the road.
Yeah. I think you have a plenty of space behind you.
Okay.
You're actually going to the same spot, babe.
Well.
Now do it again, the trick.
Do what again, the trick?
The thing to do the wheels. Is this way?
I want the butt to go this way, so I'm going to turn this way.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was doing, I thought. No?
No.
Is that better or worse?
You're going to the same spot we were. Keep it going a little more. Little more. Little more. All right, stop now. You put him back in the same spot. So now throw that way.
But at least my trunk is in a different spot.
Yeah, that's true. And now forward. Yeah. Keep the truck that way. Keep the truck. No, like that. Yeah. Keep going. Perfect. Keep it going. Now fix your truck a little bit. You're going 90 degrees. Fix your truck. Yep. Now put your truck to the other side a little bit. That side. Yes. Tiny bit more. Yep. All right, stop. Let me take a look at the bench. Now backing up, fixing your truck. Now same idea, you wanted the butt to go that way. And that is pretty good. All right, wait, stop. Now, all the way there. Yeah. More, keep going. going, keep going. Yep, keep it going. Fix your truck. Yeah, let me see. No, I think we're good now.
Okay.
Keep it going that way a little bit so you can straight the RV. Yeah. All right, straight. Fix your truck.
Fix my truck.
Yeah, good to go.
Fix my truck is go straight.
What?
Fix my truck means go straight.
Now your truck wants to get on the road.
So get on the road.
Yeah, now we're good. Bye. Enjoy your weekend. If you're new here, please subscribe in our channel. We're trying to grow here and share our journey. You know, just entertainment, because we are not specialists in any of this. So don't expect that from us, but you might learn something with our mistakes.
Yes, that's actually the best ways. We are going to make mistakes, plenty, and then you can learn from those mistakes.
Not that I want to make mistakes. I'm very mad when we make mistakes. I don't like making mistakes, but it's part of life.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks.
Thanks for watching.
See you guys next
See you next episode.